What's going on, class? It's your favorite teacher, Dots Cash, and I'm back with another lesson. Y'all know how we do. By the end of today's video, you'll learn something new that you'll be able to immediately implement in your life. So today we are speaking about ancestors and lineages. By the end of the video, you will understand why ancestors are important, the infrastructure and thought process behind it, and once again, you'll be able to implement what we teach immediately. So let's get straight into it. If you don't know who I am yet, my name is Dots Cash. I'm your favorite teacher once you get to know me. I'm the founder of the Northern Stars Co., founder of Continuum.io, Ambu Gaming, Abyss Thrift, and we have a lot more coming, so stay in tune, follow us, subscribe, so you can see what we got going. We will be one of the best companies, best group of companies, best family in the world. Give us a couple years. Might be next year. Don't miss out on it. So my class, we smart here. I got an honors class, AP class. I know you guys know what an ancestor is, but my job as a teacher is to start from the ground level to the top. So what is an ancestor? An ancestor is a person, typically somebody older than your grandparent, older than 2 generations, that whom you are descended from. So typically, once again, older than your grandparent. So past your parents, past your grandparents. Normally when we say ancestors, the people after your grandparents are your ancestors. But for this video, when we speak about ancestors, honestly, most of the time we're not even speaking about somebody you're directly related to. Most of the time we're speaking about somebody who is of your culture and who lived a long time before you. So the key part is of your culture. Of course, your parents, grandparents, people beyond them, people you descend from are from your culture, but even people you're not even related to or descended from, we will reference them as also your ancestors. So I will say Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, my ancestor. They are of my culture. They lived before me, far before me. And that's kind of crazy that I'm saying that. But yes, they lived before me. They are my ancestors. They are of my culture. So why are ancestors important? Ancestors are important because they did not live with the same distractions that we currently live in. In our sense of my generation, our distractions are technology. We have a lot of distractions, social media, society, and just how it is with the news. It's a distraction. I talked about the world wanting your attention. Distraction all over the place. But don't get it confused. Every generation had their own vice, had their own distractions. Even before technology, there were distractions that the generations before them didn't have. So the reason this is important, the less distractions you have, the more closer you are connected to the source of life, to God, to the universe, to whatever you want to believe in. The less distractions you have externally, the more focused you can be on yourself and with the source of life that you believe in. This is why it is truly important to take the time and sit with your elders. Just sit and talk with them to understand how they grew up, how they were raised. Doing this will allow you to stay grounded in your current space and time, whether it's today, 2023, whether it's 20 years from now, 2043, whether it's 20 years before now, 2003. If you speak with your elders in whatever dimension, space-time you're in, you will stay grounded even with all the distractions that are currently in front of you. Staying grounded is super important, and we'll talk about that soon. So what do I mean by staying grounded? In our very next video, we are going to speak about the 7 chakra centers. So since we're going to speak about that in the next video, today we will reference one of the 7, but a very quick overview of what a chakra even is. We have 7 of them, starting from the root all the way to the top of our crown. We have 7 chakras, and your mental consciousness is directly correlated with your chakra consciousness. So the further back we go in time, say we're in the Stone Age, they were the lowest point of mental consciousness, so they were also the lowest part in their chakra consciousness. They were at the root. Their only thought process and job was to survive. The root chakra is survive, 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 survive. All animals are in the root consciousness because all they need to do is survive. They haven't got to the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the mind, the crown, because they're just focused on survival. They're at the root. But once again, that's why we're speaking about this, because the further back you go in time, the lower their chakra is, and then that's how you stay grounded. Now we live in a time where it's just quick, fast, immediate response. But as we do that and we bolt through our chakra consciousness, we're not really fulfilling all of the chakra. We're just doing the minimum and just going up. Because everything is so fast nowadays, we have to stay grounded. We have to complete the understanding of that chakra so we can truly get an understanding of it and then really and successfully ascend up. This is super important. These words are very key. We are ascending through our chakra, and as you ascend, that's how you truly ascend in this life and truly get to where you want to go. I'll let you label where you want to go. To wrap up the lesson of today, the lesson is to decrease your distractions, stay grounded, understand your ancestors are oh so important for you to stay grounded and for you to truly get an understanding of yourself, where you currently are and where you're going to. I hope you hear me. And that's all I have for today's lesson class. I hope you learned something new. If you did learn something new, comment what you learned and compare it to others. If you learned something new, send this to your friend or family so they can learn something as well. Check us out at www.thenorthernstars.co. Follow us on all social media. We're everywhere. Support us so we can do more of this and even at a higher quality. Right now, this isn't my full-time job. I'm just scraping up whatever money I can give to you guys, and I'm trying to pour consciousness and information into the world so we as a world society can grow to be more efficient. We will raise the standard, the bottom line standard, so we can become more efficient. And as always, class, as I always say, stay cool, stay in school, peace and love. Peace out.